Hey, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to Goosercraft. I'm your host with the most, Silly McGooserton. So, all you silly goosers out there, I hope that you are enjoying the new series and the new and improved channel. So, without further ado, let us get into our second episode here. Our goals are going to be for this episode to try and get our smeltery set up, our Tinker's smeltery, and maybe mess around with some of these fluid cows, and possibly even head over to this slime island over here. Ooh, what's this thing on the map? Maybe even check out what that yellow thing is on the map. And we'll try and see what we can get done today. So, first, if you don't remember last time, hopefully you can see the screen a little bit better. I made a little adjustments on that end as well. We made our flint pickaxe, so if you look at that, mining speed is 5, and we also have 4 modifiers on it. The shovel and the hatchet, we have 3 modifiers on those. And if you're not familiar with modifiers, you can add things like redstone on to make your mining speed faster. You can add lapis on to make your luck higher, a diamond or an emerald to make your durability stronger, and so on and so forth. So, first, as you can see, the nighttime is approaching. So what we're going to do is we're going to first take us a little siesta in our little cave of a base here, just to change over to daylight. Now, what I want to do is I want to grab one of these little blank patterns. We're going to take that because I want to build a part builder and take that, or actually no. I want to take a tool station and take that with us. That way, is there still stuff in here? Oh wow, okay, cool. I want to build what was I saying? Oh, a tool station in order to take that with us so we can repair some of our tools while we're out and about. So you need to repair the tools with the same tool part that you made the head with. So this one, we made this with flint, so we're going to need flint in order to repair this, right? So you see flint pickaxe, flint shovel, flint hatchet, so we need flint to repair those. Let me go ahead and just throw a few of these items back into here. I'm going to throw all of our grout stuff up into this chest, just to keep it a little bit separated here. Okay, all our grout and stuff like that. We'll throw our paper and some of this other random items into here. Okay, and we'll go ahead and give our inventory a sort. And let's go ahead and be on our way. So first what I want to do is I want to grab some stone. And the stone, you're going to see, is going to become kind of important because we're going to take use of the block armor mod, which I told you about before, which is some of this dirt armor that I have on. Oh look, there's some coal. We could definitely use this coal as well. Fantastic. Got a little XP out of that as well. Oh dear, oh dear. We have let in... Oh dear, we've let in the water. Swim like a little fishy. Swim like a little fishy. Alright, there we go. There we go. We got all that water out. Starting to flood the place out. So we could use this little area, kind of like a little mine, I'm pretty sure. Here's some more coal. That's going to come in handy. Grab all this coal, and you can notice I'm using the vein miner to grab it. So our tool is taking some durability loss, as you can see by the little bar in the bottom there. But it's also gaining XP. So if you see the XP level, 27 out of 500, every time that levels up, we'll gain another modifier on which we can put modifiers onto our pickaxe. So once we get 500 XP, we'll level up from clumsy to the next level, and we'll have 5 modifiers instead of the 4 that we have now. So that can happen pretty quickly through the vein mining. Now I need a good bit of stone, so I'm going to go ahead and vein mine some of that out. And as you can see, that took all of my pickaxe's durability down. So if you look at it, it's most likely broken. I can't remember where it shows. Oh, it's actually not all the way broken. If you see durability 4 out of 190. So it almost broke the whole way. I'll show you what happens when it does break here. So let me just take a few more of these. So now you heard that noise? That means it's broken. And you can see the picture has changed down here. And it says broken in red. So that is why I brought along this tool station. So I'll throw the tool station down, throw my pickaxe up in there, throw a piece of flint in, and it repairs it, not the full way, but almost the full way. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So we'll grab that. And if you look at the pickaxe, if I hold control, it'll show you the pieces that we've used on it. So the wooden tool rod, if you look under the durability, it says ecological. That's because we made it out of wood. And wood is from a tree, and a tree regrows. So we're going to have a slight bit of durability regrowth by using that type of modifier. Alright, so we have 3.5 stacks of cobblestone. What's that noise? What is that noise? Do you hear that? Did you guys hear that? Is that this guy? What are you doing out here, buddy? What are you doing? You're dying. That's what you're doing. Yeah. I want to go get that squid. Oh, can I not get out of here? Okay, okay. There we go. There we go. Grab a few pieces of squid. Get this out of my way. Alright. So you see we got a piece of calamari from him. I'm going to grab a few more. I'm going to grab some of this copper that you see here. This stuff. Because I can mine that. I'm going to grab this coal here and a little bit more of stone. And I'll go ahead and do that. And I'll meet you guys back at the base. And I'll show you what we're going to do. See you in a few minutes, silly goosers. Alright, silly goosers. We are back at our base, as you can see. And we have got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.5 stacks of cobblestone, a little bit of wood, 9 pieces of copper, 1 calamari from that squid we killed. I took 1 tree down. We got a little bit of eucalyptus wood, and oh, there's another stack of cobblestone, and almost a full stack of coal. So that was a pretty good little mining adventure there. So what we are going to do, let me take this out, I don't want that there. Alright, better. Let's go ahead and make a little bit more room down here because we're going to need it here. So let's just take a little bit of this out for now. Okay. Alright, very fine. So, what we are going to do is we are going to make furnaces. And the reason we're going to make furnaces is because if you look up here, furnace, let's see here, furnace, well, it's under armor. It's under block armor, at block armor. Well, anyway, I'll have to just make it here because I can't find it within all that. So what we're going to do is we're going to make furnaces and we're going to make armor out of those furnaces. And if we have on a full set of furnace armor, anytime we hit something, kill something, it's going to give us auto smelting. And that's going to be important because we can use that to give ourselves the ability to turn our grout into seared brick, 1, really quickly, and 2, without using all of our coal. So first let me just go ahead over here and I will throw, actually what I can do with some of this coal is I can turn it into tiny coal. And if you aren't sure what tiny coal is, 1 piece of coal gives you coal nuggets, right? Is that the same? Let me just check this real quick. Can I use that in there and then cook? Yeah, okay. So one coal nugget will cook 1 item. It takes a longer time, but it wastes less of your coal, right? So that's kind of a cool little thing there. I like to do that in the beginning of the game because, you know, I'll waste less of my coal and I don't have a lot of it at this point. Okay, so getting back to what I was saying earlier, let's go ahead and just give that a quick sort. We're going to take the rest of this cobblestone. So, I'm going to need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a helmet, 7 for leggings, that's 12, plus 4 for boots, that's 16, plus 8 for a chest piece is 24. So I need to make 24 furnaces, right? So that's going to be 8, that's going to be 16, and that, my friends, is 24 furnaces. So let's go ahead and make a furnace helmet, furnace leggings, furnace boots, and last but not least, a furnace chest plate. Alright, so now if you look at this stuff in the little area there, in red it says auto smelt. Okay? So that, it's going to give us the same amount of armor, but it's going to give us the auto smelt attribute. And that's going to be important. So I'll show you this real quick here. Let me go ahead and open this one on the top, and I'll throw my other armor in there. We'll throw some of our other items that we grabbed back into here, like so. Okay, very nice. And let's see, spruce wood, sure, that can all go back. Okay, so I'll give you an example with this copper that we just mined over there. So if I throw this copper down like this, right, and I break it, boom, see that? Turned it into a copper ingot. I didn't have to smelt it in a furnace or anything. So that is definitely going to come into handy. So go ahead, and I'm going to throw this back in here because we're going to need, we can double our ores using the smelter once we get the smeltery going. And I'll show you what that's all about if you're not sure. I'm sure most of you are. But now what we want to do is we want to take our grout. So we have all this grout right here. Oh, time to sleep, guys, time to sleep. We're going to take this grout, throw it on the ground, and then auto smelt it into the bricks that we need. Let me just grab my sword here in case we got some guys out here. I hear someone burning up. Oh, there's a skeleton. Oh, we missed. Boom! Boom! Yeah! Take that, buddy. You didn't see that coming. Oh, that guy's on fire. Okay, so we've got our grout. So let's go ahead and just throw all this grout down here. Doesn't really matter. We can vein mine it all. So let's just throw this down. Ooh, I heard an Enderman. Anyone else hear that? Oh gosh. Hit and run, guys! Hit and run! Boom, baby! Well, we got a couple of loot bags and a skeleton skull. That's pretty cool. We didn't get an ender pearl from them, unfortunately. Alright, so when we take all this grout out with the vein mine, boom, look at that. All of it turned into these seared bricks. And these are the seared bricks we need to get our smeltery going. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to a bunch more grout, like so, and we will meet you back in the base in a couple of minutes. Alright guys, see you then. Alright silly goosers, we are back in our base, and I am going to change from my furnace armor to my dirt armor because I don't want to smelt everything that I mine, and we'll save that in case we need to use it again. So before we do anything else, let's go ahead and open these loot bags that we got. Ooh, obsidian, nice. Bones, paper, lots of paper, and a disc. That was very good. So let's go ahead and open this other one. Ooh, a weapon case. Yeah, baby, a weapon case. Let's get rid of that music disc. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we're gonna get. Come on, come on. Blaze Guard. Quality perfect. Attack damage 9. What's this one? Attack damage 9, quality broken, durability 490. Wow, the durability of this is 2,150. The durability of our other one is only 490. So we'll go ahead and save this, and we'll use up the red first because they're the same attack damage. So we'll put that up there, and we'll save that definitely for later. That's a good find. And the obsidian, that's definitely a good find as well. Alright, cool, cool. So as you see, I've got 2.5 stacks almost of seared brick. I got a little bit of glass by mining some sand with our auto smelt on. That gave us glass, because if you smelt sand, you get glass. So we've got that, right? Now, what we're going to want to do is we're going to have to clear out this little area here for where we're going to put our smeltery. So we have to go a 3x3 first on the ground, which we'll mine out just like that. Okay, so there's our 3x3 space. And now we need some seared bricks. So let's see here. This is how you make a seared brick. You take 4 seared bricks and you make 1 big seared brick, just like that. So we're going to need, let's see, at least 9 of those to start on the bottom floor. Let's see, that's 19. Sure, why not? Alright, so we got 20 of them. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you have to make that as your base. The next thing we need to do is we need to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? So that's our next level. And now we need to make a seared tank and a smeltery controller. And we also need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11. We need 11 of these blocks total. So we need to make 9 more. So let's see here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and we'll save these because we're going to need to make other parts. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh wait, I need a couple more. I need 2 more. 1, 2. Okay, just like that. 1 there, 1 there. Alright. Now, we have to make a couple of other things. So, I'm actually going to need a little bit of room over here, so I'm going to go ahead and move this torch up a level, just like that. And we are going to mine this out a few blocks. So we'll maybe go, let's see, we'll go 3 blocks deep. Oh, that looks like a little bit of a cutout area here. Interesting. Let's go ahead and just fill this in. That way no mobs will spawn back there, just to be on the safe side. We don't want any mobs spawning. So we'll just fill all that in. Okay. And I will mine this over, just like so. I know this isn't the most exciting part to watch, but everyone knows that mining's involved, and I'm going to do the best to cut out all of the boring stuff so you don't have to see it. But this is just a little bit, so I figured it wouldn't hurt. Okay, so we've got almost this area mined out. That should be sufficient for what we need. And we'll go ahead and just fill this in with a little dirt. We can always change the floor and the dirt, which we'll definitely do a little bit later on. So let's go ahead and throw this over here. We'll just go like that, get that built up. Okay, and we'll throw a torch back in here. That way we make sure no mobs will spawn in our base. Okay, so first we're going to need the smeltery controller. Let's see if I can remember how to make all this stuff. What's this? That's the drain. Okay, we are going to need 2 drains. So we've got 2 of those. We're going to need 2 faucets. Alright, so we've got 2 of those. We've got 2 drains, 2 faucets. Definitely going to need some more seared brick. So let's go ahead and grab our grout. Okay. Let me go ahead and put our furnace armor back on. Yeah. Alright, so let's just throw all this grout down, just like so. Boom, 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 boom. Just throw all that down. Glad we made a lot of grout. Definitely underestimated a little bit how much we're going to need. Alright, so let's go ahead and boom. There we go. How much did that give us? 50 pieces. Let's leave this armor on until we're sure that we have enough of what we need. So, next thing we need is a casting table, which we make like that. We need a casting basin, which we need like that. Oop, I hear a spider. Alright, it's dark. You see in the top left corner there of my screen? That's our clock. So that shows us it's halfway through nighttime, so we'll go ahead and give it a sleep here, just to make sure nothing gets in on us. Alright, so we've got that. Now the only thing else we need to make is, I think it's like this, right? Smeltery controller, and now the smeltery tank. I can never remember how to make that. Let's see here. Smeltery tank. Nope, that's glass. Drain. There it is, seared tank. Okay. Pretty easy, just like this, with a piece of glass in the middle, and that's our tank. So there we go. Now we can throw all of our other stuff that we had back into our chest for safekeeping. Let's go ahead and throw that andesite back up in there. Okay, very good. And we can take off this armor because we do not need it any longer. Very fine. Okay, and back to our dirt. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to throw our seared tank here. Boom. We are going to put our smeltery controller here. Boom. You see how that lit up with fire? That means that everything was built correctly. So this seared tank's where we put our lava, and in this smeltery, that's where we put the stuff that we want to smelt. Alright. So, actually what we can do is we can take, let's see, yeah, we can take this one down and this one down, because that is where we have to put our smeltery drains. So these drains allow you to put stuff out and in from the smeltery after you turn it into a molten liquid. And the drain allows you to drain it into this casting table or this casting basin. So on here, this is how we'll smelt some of our tools and things like that. And this basin allows you to smelt blocks of stuff. Alright, so we've got that down. Now what we're going to need to do is we are going to need, thankfully we got this iron from those loot bags, because we need to make a bucket. So here we go. There's our first bucket. We will throw our seared bricks back up in there. And I am going to venture... Oh wait, why is it dark again? Oh, it's because we're inside, okay. Let's go up here. I hear that spider. Let's go kill him. Where are you, spider? Oh, there he is. Look at him. He's just waiting. Oh yeah, if you didn't notice, I put a little wooden pressure plate down in front of our door, so it automatically will close and open for us. Come on, spider, you want a piece of this? You want a piece of the silly McGooserton? That's right. Come on, baby. Oh, he got me. He got me. Come on, come on. Yeah, take that, buddy. That's alright. We're good. Alright, so we're going to head over to this lava. I'm going to put a little point there. I'm just going to call it lava. Lava. Okay, save. So now you see that point on the map, lava, and if we look, you can see it over there. See that? That's how we know where it's at. 156 blocks away. So I'm going to go over there, I'm going to grab a bucket of lava, and I'll meet you guys back at the smeltery in just a minute. See you soon. Alright, silly gooses, we are back with our bucket of lava. There's actually a lot more lava over there, so that's a good little lava source for us to go grab some lava and stuff for our smeltery. So we take our bucket and we boink, just throw it right in there. So we have 1 bucket worth. As you can see up there, it says amount 1,000 out of 4,000. So 1,000 millibuckets is 1 bucket. Alright, so we've got that. And if you look, I'm going to throw our 8 copper ore that we got up into the smeltery. And it should smelt down, as you can see it doing there. And it'll use up our lava as smelting fuel. And these 8 copper ore will give us 16 ingots worth of copper. So instead of just smelting it normally and getting 1 ingot per ore, we're actually going to end up getting 2 ingots per ore out of this method. So if you look here, 1 block and 7 ingots, 1 block is 9, so that, like I said, 16 ingots. So we could actually make some molds and change some of our tool heads. So I'll give you an idea. We can actually make some temporary molds out of clay. So let's see here. If I throw, let's see, if I just throw 1 up in there, I can't remember how many I need. So we've got to make a tool head. Let's go up here and part builder, and let's go with our pickaxe head pattern, and we will make that out of wood. Whoops, let's just make it out of a log. Okay, and there we go, wooden pickaxe head. So what we can do, whoops, I don't want to mess with that. Okay, grab those. So we have our wooden pickaxe head. And if you look in here, now we have 1 ingot worth of molten clay. So let's go ahead and throw down our pickaxe head. We'll come over here and we'll change to clay. So that's now on the bottom. And we'll drain that out over top of our pickaxe head. Just like that. Oops, we actually need 2 clay. If you look as I hover over, it says amount 144 of 288. So that means we need 1 more piece of clay in order to do that. While that's happening, I'm going to go ahead and throw a couple more of these calamari up into our furnace with our tiny coal nuggets. And let's see, we'll throw our clay back in there, and these other random items back in there like so. Okay, so this should be just about finished here. You can see that smelting down, smelting that clay ball down. Let's see, our lava, we've used about 1/4 of our lava so far. Alright, so there we go. We'll click that and we'll pour that rest of that out over our pickaxe head. So that'll make us a mold. So there we go. We've got a mold. Now the copper that's in there, we will drain into the mold and it will form our copper pickaxe head. And there you go. Now, that mold, since it's made out of clay, it's temporary. It's a one-time use thing. If you make the molds out of aluminum brass, which is an alloy you can make, or gold, the cast will never break. You can always use it. So we don't really have any of those items, so we can't make those yet. So we just made ours out of clay. And we go up here to our tool station, throw our flint pickaxe up in there, and now we throw our copper pickaxe head in, and there we go. So now our mining speed will go from 5 to 5.3. Our durability goes from 190 up to 250. Our attack goes from 3.9 to 4. So copper is just a little bit better than flint, but you know, it is still better, so we'll take it. Now the only thing is, when we want to repair it, instead of using pieces of flint, we're going to have to use copper. So I think we made some pretty good progress today. We've got our smeltery up, we upgraded one of our tinker tools, and we got some space cleared out. So it looks like it just got dark, so I'm going to go ahead and give it one more sleep. But we're going to have to call that a day, guys. It's been fun. We will catch you next time. If you liked the video, don't forget to give me a like. Go ahead and write me a comment. And if you're new to the channel, or you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And we'll catch you next time, guys. See ya!